Hey guys, okay, so the Sephora VIB sale, the holiday one, is always my favorite one to shop every year. We do this video every year. I give you guys all the details. Now we'll put the code, the dates, and like the different savings tiers, the different days that you can shop below. So that'll be all spelled out for you because I don't want to be so wordy in this video explaining all of that, okay? I have so many great recommendations of things that I've gotten fairly recently, some things that you definitely don't want to miss out on, and some things that I've been using lately, especially this eye combo, is that what you'd call it, that I really do like. I give you a lot of really good recs, but I'm also going to share with you what's actually in my cart because y'all know I'm taking advantage of the savings as well. So I have my cart ready too, and you can go ahead and get your carts ready, which is nice, and then whatever your tier opens up, you can just go ahead. Okay, so they do this twice a year, right? In spring and then in November around the holidays, and this one's always my favorite because I knock out so much holiday shopping during this time, and I like to get good deals. So let's get into it because I have a lot of good things to share with you guys. So I've still been air drying my hair. I mean, it's like nothing special today. I washed it and I feel like it's kept its shine. It's staying really healthy. I definitely have a few things on my list that I'm gonna pick up. There is a set of the Way Detox Shampoo, which I really love. I use this maybe like once a week, and I really do like it. And I find that it doesn't like really strip my hair, but it's just like a little extra cleansing, you know, around the roots. There's a set with this and the leave-in conditioner, which I've never tried. Kind of alternate it with this. This might be maybe like a once every other week type of thing. But I find that it's more nourishing as well because it's like in an oil. So it is a scalp and body scrub. Now, for a while, I just used it as a body scrub because I was like, I don't want to be like roughing up my hair with a scrub. And I used to use one by Lush years ago that I really like too. So I don't think this is something that you should use all the time because again, using a scalp scrub all the time, I don't think is great for your actual hair. But I think, you know, every now and then I think it's great for your scalp. I just, you know, don't want to use anything that's going to be like too harsh or roughing it up, but it's kind of like, I believe, a salt. Is it salt or is it sugar? I don't know, whatever. But anyways, like the base is very oily, almost like a coconut oil. So it really nourishes your hair. And I don't find that I need to use like another shampoo after because it does get your hair pretty clean, but it is very nourishing. So I saw that they have this in a different scent. And I might try that because this is like the best body scrub as well. Brad loves that. So again, if you haven't tried the detox shampoo, I definitely would. I love that so much, but grab the scrub because that's something that's a little odd. I don't see too many brands doing that. Let's get into this makeup really quickly that I'm using on my eyes. So several weeks ago, I told you guys that I had gone to a few more like cleaner type products. I might have some more updates on that coming up because I have a really good eye cream I'm going to update on soon. It's not sold at Sephora, but I'm into it. Okay, so we'll get there. Because you know I had that whole fiasco with the retinol, the stupid retinol that I used around my eyes. I knew better. I shouldn't have done it. And it made me look like a crepey mess. So I'm still kind of like fighting that. I have been using this pretty much like, I mean, just for everything. The Ilia, it's called the Necessary Eye Palette. You guys, it's so good. That's what I'm using today. And it's anytime that you've seen me wear eyeshadow, probably in the last like couple months, it's this, okay? And I really like the mascara too. That's what I'm wearing today. I love the packaging of all their stuff. So I ordered the Rose ink, a few things from the Rosie, you know, Rosie Huntington Whiteley's brand. And her brand is like a clean brand too, which is cool, but the blush is very good. This Ophelia color is so good. Love that. It's like just, it's amazing. It's not what I'm wearing today, but I'll share what I'm wearing today. So I really like the blushes. The blush that I'm using today, this brand is great too. It's the Golden Hour Cream Blush Light. This I think is the prettiest cream blush I've ever had. You might look at it and think it's too light. I had to really sheer it out because it gets intense. It's very corally. So I like that this Ophelia color is a little darker, a little more like pinky. This is beautiful and it has a little bit of a sheen to it. This is probably my favorite cream blush that I own. And these, I've used a bunch. I've used a lot of this so far. It's the Glow, the iconic illuminator. And I just put it on my beauty blender. You know, I put a few drops on my hands or just put a drop on my beauty blender and then put it like everywhere where you'd normally like bronze or contour, and that's what I'm wearing today with that blush. And I just feel like it gives your face such like, I don't know, just such a pretty glow, but it just looks, gives you color without looking like you put bronzer all over your face. It's almost like a filtered cool effect. So skincare wise, I talked about this a while back. I kind of replaced my La Mer soft lotion, the one in the pump, the long pump, which is like $300, which is so tempted to get that during this because I love it. I wear it during the day. My skin was like better than it had ever been. I stopped using it, and I don't know if this is like a correlation or if it's just hormones or whatever, but I did start breaking out a little bit. The lotion, the soft lotion in the pump is so good. And it lasted me like 6 months or so, but I miss it. But what I replaced it with is very good too. The Dr. Dennis Gross Hyaluronic Marine Oil-Free Moisture Cushion. This is great. It's a beautiful, like, you know, moisturizer to wear during the day. You could wear it at night, but it really works well under makeup, and it is very nourishing and very hydrating, very moisturizing, because I like a really, I don't want to say heavy moisturizer, but I want a moisturizer that's very moisturizing on my skin, especially being oily, breakout prone, because if you really nourish your skin, even with oils, if your skin can take it, or, you know, a really good moisturizer, your skin's not going to produce as much oil. And I think for so many years we were told the opposite. And I've said this in so many videos, you guys. I don't think my skin has changed. I've gotten more acne prone as I've gotten older, unfortunately. But like in my younger years, I just remember just being constantly shiny, constantly battling that. I don't put any powder on my skin like to combat shine. I don't have that issue anymore. And it's because years ago I was just stripping my skin with all these acne products, or even just using moisturizers that were just blah and nothing. Do you know what I mean? But long story short, this is a good one, even though it says all those things. It is very moisturizing, but I do miss the La Mer. And it is shamefully in my cart. And I don't know if I'm gonna pull the trigger and get it, or if at the last minute I'm just gonna be like, no, I don't need it. But that La Mer oil-free moisture, no, what is it? The La Mer soft lotion. Is that right? The soft cream is in the jar, the soft lotion is in the pump. And again, the soft cream I started using after that, and I think that's kind of, it doesn't agree with my skin quite as well as the lotion. Okay, a few more things to get. I have really loved this, okay, and I talked about this in a fairly recent video. It is the Prima Beyond Body Oil Stress Remedy. It has CBD in it. I use it in the morning. You could use it at night. But you know, at nighttime, I don't know if I would want this scent at night, because it's a very like, almost like citrusy, like uplifting, which I love, very natural. But I do like this during the daytime. So I just find that it's calming. It's not gonna like, you know, it's CBD, okay, it's not gonna like knock you out. But I'm just saying it's very like, good, it's like stress relief. It's good for during the day, okay? And it's just beautiful. That's a very good one. And it makes your skin absolutely glow. This, I always recommend. It's a little pricier, but out of all of my skincare products, this is such a game changer. It is the TLC Sukari Baby Facial. I just feel like I've said that 3,000 times in videos over the years. It's so good. It literally is made as something to use like once a week, about 20 minutes, 10 to 20 minutes. I leave mine on for about 20 minutes, kind of work up, you know? It literally, in the directions or in the description, says it cleans your pore lining, okay? That's what we all want, right? But it just has so much like AHAs and BHAs. It really provides that chemical exfoliant that our skin does need. And I just really do love it. So very, very good stuff. Of course, speaking of exfoliants, I'm probably going to pick up another one of my Lancer scrubs, which I think that's in my cart. So we'll talk about that when we get there. This is great too. When I got this, I was like, you know, it's just a fun little mask. It's a vitamin C, like brightening mask. It's purple. And I have really, really loved it. I can tell a difference when I use this. I feel like my skin's brighter. It just looks glowier, more even. And that's what it's made to do. And as you use it, like, you know, consistently, I found that it's very good. The Violet C Radiance Mask. That's a very good one. I do have another Tatcha product in my cart, which we'll get to. Okay, so let's get to other things that I am going to purchase. So one thing that I will tell you that's in my cart, and I'm gonna link to the set that I'm gonna get, maybe even another one, because these micro needlers do come in a lot of different sets. This is something that is a bit expensive, but you do not want to, there's another brand that they sell that I was like this close to getting. And I'm like, you need the Glow Pro, and I'll tell you why. Now, the reason I'm buying a whole new unit is I need a new little, you know, you buy the unit once, hopefully, and then you can replace the heads. Now, I was just gonna replace the head, but my unit is cracked. I don't know what happened to it. If I broke, I mean, it still works fine, but around where the battery is, it's like yellowed and cracked. It could just be from like my products on my hands or something. But they have one that's like pink and glittery and pretty. I'm like, I don't want to get that one. And then I can put like my eye one on this one, like the thinner one, and then I can put like the bigger, that way I can have two. Okay, I know that sounds ridiculous, but you want this one because when it turns on, it vibrates. And I will tell you that is so important because there's been times when the, and it lasts a really long time to charge, when it's not charged. And when I roll it, it's a little prickly and it's a little more uncomfortable. When you have the vibrator on, it's just like, yes. And it distracts you. Kind of like when you're getting like, you know, lip injections or whatever, like in my video when I showed you guys getting my injectables, they put the little vibrate thing. People have been asking me like, what have you done to your face? My Botox is worn off. My Botox wears off like between 2 and 3 months, especially with the tiny amount that I get. It's like, it's gone, okay? And I can tell like my eyes are getting a little crazy, but I don't think I'm gonna, I don't know. I always say that every time. I'm just not. And my lips, I definitely don't need the lips for probably years, okay? Like, my lips are good. But I haven't done anything to my face. I don't have any, my eye filler's gone. People say lay off the Botox. There's nothing in my face, okay? Maybe I feel like I'm looking good. And maybe, you know, take some tips because these are good. Okay, whatever. And lips do change your face, okay? I will say that much. That is a fact. But the Microneedler, why you want it, what it is, okay? People like me that I do have some textural issues around like where you have old breakouts, textural issues as in like fine lines. If you have lines here, this is going to stimulate the collagen production while it's creating these like little micro channels in your skin or little prickles. And I really, when I was using it very religiously, noticed a huge difference. And then as you do, you just kind of, you know, I don't know, I used it for like a year, maybe 2 years straight. I really noticed a huge difference. And then I was like, yeah, I don't want to buy another little thing. Cause I was, you know, I would always buy the little heads. For whatever reason, it just fell off using it. But my skin was clearer when I used it because I found that my serums and everything could absorb better. But I will link to the one that I'm gonna get. And oh, and a little light that comes on is a red, you know, like anti-aging light that stimulates the collagen production as well. So don't be fooled and get the one that's just plain and still very expensive that doesn't vibrate. The vibration is key. Okay, so let me go to my car. Oh, one thing I do want to say, do you see that candle? Can you see it? This candle is beautiful, you guys. So you don't think of buying candles a lot of time at Sephora. But I will say, like, over the years, like the candles that are, you know, like my new desk one, my holographic candles, well, let me trim this wick. I will link to those because they're expensive. Get them now while you can. But these candles, you guys, this candle is so beautiful. It's the Toca, T-O-C-C-A. You know, we've all seen those, like, you know, the perfumes that are beautiful. This is in the Julietta scent. The scent is, like, such a clean scent. Just beautiful for like any room in your home. It's not very overpowering, but it's just a powdery, clean, lovely scent. Like if you smell the Julietta, you know, fragrance, but beautiful for like a powder room or a bathroom or something. But these aren't, you know, I mean, nice candles aren't cheap, and it's nice. It's nice to grab some at Sephora, and you may not think to get candles at Sephora. I have a Nest holiday candle in my cart. You know that I do because I love those. Like I said, I will link to these exact things, right? Because we're not. Speaking of candles, so holiday sets. There is a set that's like the mini candle discovery set. So it's got all these like nice expensive candles that we love, you know, that are in like more mini sizes. And I think it's like $58. It's got like, I see a Nest candle, I think a replica candle, a few replica candles. Those Otherland, which I've always wanted to try those. I mean, I don't know, you guys. Can you see that? Who cares? Okay, so the Beauty Bio set, this is the I Want It All Face and Microneedling set, and it has the eye tip. So that's a good one, okay? This is the one that looks like mine, but then they also have one that is pink, and I have both of them in here because I don't know which one I want. Oh, I had two in there by accident. The Way Scrub for the hair, it's called St. Bart's. I will link to that. this brand, the Jisoo or Jisoo, whatever, the honey infused hair stuff. I got a set of that, was it last year or the year before, for someone on my list, and I was like, well, I kind of want to like try these things, but you know, I wanted to give it as a gift. But I've heard really great things about the mask. I love the hair products that I use, but I wanted to try like, you know, to have like a separate mask, so I'm not just like blowing through my conditioner all the time, because I do like to use, you know, like a more intensive mask every now and then. So I'm gonna get like the honey mask, and then I thought about, you know, this spray-on leave-in conditioner would be nice. I do believe that they have a set of those as well. Okay, this is the big thing that I'm so excited about. Okay, the new face device. You guys, we've all seen those, right? I've had this done to my face, like, I don't know, like the microcurrent thing, maybe in a couple of facials. Because I'm not a facial kind of girl, but if I'm ever at a spa, if I'm ever somewhere, I'm like, yeah, give me a facial, like, I'll do whatever. And I'm not gonna just get the one that's like, yeah, just, I'm gonna get like the one that has something weird on it or something like that I can't do at home. So I always end up doing these microcurrent ones, and it always freaks me out a little bit with someone else doing it, but I think I would like to have a device to use at home. And what's cool about the microcurrent is that as you age and you see like your skin sagging, or things that like maybe just think would be addressed with like, I don't want to say like a facelift or something, but like, you know, like you get those things here, and I'm always like, that's just the shape of my face, and like I have my dimples and stuff, and that's, my face is always like, I have those lines when I smile. A scar, my dimples are right there, but like you see over time, and mine's pretty tight here, but you know, especially like if that area can start to sag, do you know what I mean? And your area here can sag, I mean, anywhere that doesn't look so tight. I just think it's cool to have something that kind of stimulates the muscles in your face to like keep those things held up, because I think about Botox all the time, and I like it that it's just what it does sort of to me, where it doesn't affect how my face looks. It doesn't make my face not move or anything. It just, it's kind of like just, it smooths, not like as a, and I hate when people compare it to filler, because I have so many videos about this. You guys just search injectables on my channel, I break it down, okay? I'm not gonna get into that. But I like how it makes my skin just look smooth. But sometimes I'm like, you know, I think it's good for our faces to still be able to move, okay? I'm not ever freezing my face totally when I get Botox, but sometimes I'm like, you know, since I don't have such harsh forehead lines, since I'm not, like, is it even worth it to get? Do you know what I'm saying? And maybe, yeah, maybe not. But I think there's a value in facial, like, exercises, keeping your face moving, because eventually when your face starts to sag, that's what you want to, like, combat. You know, you want to kind of, like, work those muscles, or, you know, to make your face hold itself up the way it used to. And that is what the microcurrent thing does. And so I think when you talk about like a roller, an actual roller like this, like a microneedler, that's great. And then using the microcurrents for like your actual, you know, muscles and like the structure, not structure, you know what I'm saying. I just think that's cool. And so anyways, this one is expensive. It's $449, but with a 20% off, I think that's gonna be good. And this, of course, they have them that are lower, I think like around, I don't want to say, like maybe around 2 or 3 for the one unit, and maybe they have a smaller one. This is like the actual like just big boy unit, and then it comes with the eyepiece, the little piece to put on. And I'll tell you, the before and afters are pretty impressive. And then it has like the stuff, you know, the primer, because I did have one done one time, and the guy was not putting enough of the gel, because you have to have your face wet, because if not, it's gonna shock you. Or pop you. Not, I mean, it sounds very intense. But it'll feel like static electricity. But when you have the gel on, you can't feel that. Do you know what I mean? It's just going, it's like working. Okay, it has to have like that for a conductor. Is that right? Probably not. But this guy, he kept doing it, and he would get so close to my hairline, and it would be like, and I'm like, ah! He's like, I know what I'm doing. It's fine. It's just, and I'm like, no. And I hate that when you have someone that's like doing a facial. Like if you're comfortable with somebody, that's good. But like I said, I don't get regular facials. So like anyone that I'm ever getting it done by is like someone I don't know. And like, I can't like, I don't know, tell someone how to do their job. But then at the same time, I'm like, you're shocking me, mister. How do you not know what you're doing? Okay. I'm gonna get a Beauty Blender Cleanser Solid Pro, the big black one, because mine is gross. And I don't even know if, mine is really gross, okay? Shameful, that's the best. Okay, that charcoal one. There's the shampoo set. Now these I always go back and forth on. These Peter Thomas Roth gel eye patches. You guys, we've all seen them. We've all used them. I've had every single one of those. This comes with 3 jars, the gold, the aloe, and then the one that has the hyaluronic acid, like in the cloud line. And I'll be honest with you, I live for an eye patch, but these suckers are expensive. If you get the good ones, which is even hard to find good ones, like I hate to say, but like there's some that don't even do anything, that are just like those that feel like stickers. I'm like, no, like I want it to be wet. You know what I'm saying? And you know, you'll spend all this money and then it's like 7 packs. And I'm like, no, I want to be able to use one every day if I want. And so I do like these because you get a ton in a jar, you know, like how many do you get? You get like a whole bunch in each jar. Like I know there's sometimes I'm like, I can't even get through all these, but I just wish they would shape them differently because they're a little narrow. Like they cup my eye too closely and I always have to cut the tip off, or I have to like move them funny. So I just wish they were a little wider. Do you guys find that as a problem with these? But I can't pass that up because I feel like that's such a good, deal. I do have the La Mer Moisturizing Soft Lotion in here. That is what it looks like in that jar. It's $300. I'm telling you, I know that's insane, but my skin, when I was using that consistently, like never looked better. No, I don't know. Okay, here's another thing. So this the Jizoo, which I talked about, the honey infused hair stuff. So instead of getting the actual like big jar of, what's it called? Conditioner, like the deep conditioner. The one that I showed earlier was a spray-on leave-in conditioner, which I have a leave-in conditioner that I like, or like a hair cream that I like to use, but I don't know, I'll try it. I want to get this set because it comes with the hair oil, which I do like to use an oil occasionally, like on my ends. But then it comes with a candle that smells like, I guess, the stuff. 144 value for 95, and then you'll get the discount. Oh, I thought this was Shiseido. It's not. Okay, so I love the Colleen Rothschild Radiant Cleansing Balm. Love it so much. I'm almost out of the one that I have. I've been, you know, over the years I used the Bosch Makeup Breakup Cleansing Oil, which I love. I have really, if I'm going to be using a cleansing oil for my makeup, I use the Chanel. I think that is one of the best, okay? And I'm almost out of that. And you know, I'll say this, I cannot even get into explaining why you need to remove your makeup. I see so many people say, oh, it's a waste, it's double cleansing. I don't think you need to double cleanse unless if you're wearing makeup. I hear people say that, like, oh, I like to double cleanse, or I like to do this, that, and I'm like, you don't need to do that unless if you're, it's, okay, whatever. But my point is, if you spend money on a nice makeup cleanser, or not a nice makeup, a nice cleanser, right? Or if I'm using like my Lancer scrub, if I just went right in over makeup, gross. First of all, what am I doing with my eyes? You know, I'm doing my eye makeup. I like that oil, you can just use it all over, right? Okay, so no. And then also, what do you, and it's not like scrubbing with like a wipe or anything, which I appreciate. And then also it's like, okay, am I spending all this money on expensive like cleansers and scrubs to clean my makeup, or am I doing it for my skin? So I think that you do need both, okay? I think you've got to remove the makeup, and then when that is done and you've used something that's not stripping, an oil, whatever, you can go right in with a cleanser, and then you're actually cleansing your skin. Do you know what I mean? And it's actually like cleansing your pores. So I just think that that is so important, and I've really loved either a balm or an oil. And Colleen's balm is like pretty much the only one that I really like. This, okay, I saw this and I was like, okay, this is nuts. It's got so many 5-star reviews. It's this Sulwhasoo. Have I tried something by this brand? It looks familiar. So it's a cleansing oil. First of all, I'm like, it just looks beautiful. A gentle cleansing oil, okay? So it's just the same kind of vibe. You don't have to wet it first. I just go right in like on dry scent every night of my life. You know what I mean? Cleanse it and then go in with your cleanser or whatever. So I'm gonna try that. This is the Beauty Bio, the Glow Pro. That's the brand that makes the Glow Pro roller. This is the one I think I'm gonna get, you guys. Look how pretty that is. It's glittery, okay? It's pink and it's glittery, and that would be a little different than the one I have. This one comes with a body roller. But then I'm like, I'm not using it on my body. I need the eye roller. I want the eye one. But I want the pink roller, so I don't know, I might just have like 2 white ones, which who cares, nobody's even gonna see it. All right, so gifts, you guys. I live for a Sephora gift set. They're always good. Good prices. I love these little mask sets that you can get. Anyone loves those, like $12. This one's like $9. It has like makeup wipes, has like a little bag. It's like $9, okay? Cute little things shaped like mittens, those little ornaments that they always do. Oh, I like this. I got this last year or something similar. It's the Holy Sheet collection. It's a bunch of sheet masks. That's really cool. People love that. Gift. This is cute. It's a bunch of Origins products, a bunch of Origins masks, which that's actually pretty good. Our 5 best mask minis, which a mask mini is good. I think some things that are minis, like a cleanser or a moisturizer, you're like, oh, I need more. But sometimes like a facial mask, I think that if you get a bunch of different minis, it's just as good as getting like one big one or a few big ones, you know, because you don't use those up right away. There's just so many holiday sets, you guys. So many great things. What else? Just so many things, you guys. So many. I mean, I could go through and say, look at every single one of these holiday gifts, but I will link to those. I'll link to the ones that I'm getting, link to everything that I mentioned, you guys. And again, all the details. I always share this every year because I just think it's without fail, I shop this every year. And without fail, it's always such a relief to get in everything. I still haven't added a lot of my the gifts to my actual cart yet, but to actually like get some things started for people, you know what I mean? Like to get some little gifts if you have, you know, people to get things for in an office or whatever. And it's not expensive things. It's just cute little minis or cute little things that all look like little ornaments or something to give someone that's cutesy. And anyone loves a little gift from Sephora, you know? And obviously get it when you can right now. If you are at the Rouge level and you can shop today, obviously go ahead and get what you want. But then as the different tiers open up over the next couple days, then you can shop, but you can go ahead and add the stuff to your cart just so that you can get ready, which I think is the way to go. And, you know, kind of edit it over the last couple days, because I always have a cart going on Sephora. I always do. And that's what I was doing with it. Like I've been adding things to my cart for like a week. Do you know what I mean? Longer than that. Like there's things on here that have probably been in there like for a while, right? But go ahead and get your carts ready. And if you're not a VI, if you're not a beauty insider, you can join it just to get the discount. Do you know what I mean? So I'll put all that info below. Happy shopping, you guys. We may or may not have put up some of our Christmas trees. And when I say that, they're not done. They're ornamentless. I just like to have those up, you know, over the next. And here's what, and oh my gosh, we did such a deep dive on, on our podcast on this. But let me tell you, I don't care if people don't want to decorate for Christmas. I don't care if you really want to deck the halls for Thanksgiving and you cannot wrap your brain around the fact that you can't eat a dinner in your house if it's decorated for Christmas for things. I don't know. That's fine. I would never tell you not to do that. But listen, if my halls are decked first week of November, don't judge, because nobody's judging your Thanksgiving decorations, okay? Don't come for me. Just let everybody live. Let everybody do what they want. But let me tell you, and this might, I don't know, people always say like, and this might, I don't want to change anybody's mind, but even if you just don't even care, this might really help you enjoy holiday decorating more than ever and have like such a stress-free, more like traditional feeling Christmas as far as decorating. Decorating to me for Christmas, people see my house on these like holiday, you know, decor things that I do at the beginning of December every year. And they're like, oh my gosh, like there's so much, like how, I don't know, like how do you have that many trees? How do you do? I am not like, okay, let's do it, guys. Let's get all this stuff up in a week. Let's get all this stuff up in a day. You know, let's make sure once Thanksgiving hits, gotta get this up so we can enjoy it for December. I don't do that. I like to truly like just start in November, put up a tree. It may not be decorated for 2 weeks, but you know what? Maybe tomorrow night I'm like, oh, I want to kind of like mess with my garland. I want to like decorate my stairs, okay? No pressure, because I don't have to get it decorated anytime soon, right? I got a month, okay? Or then I might say, I want to put on the holiday and decorate the tree in the dining room. And that's like something fun that I do one night with Olivia, like while we make cookies. Maybe we'll do something in the kitchen while we're decorating something else and watch a movie, like, or just do something fun every night as we're doing something else. Do you know what I'm saying? And I think that's kind of like the vibe of Christmas. It's not just put up Christmas decorations and enjoy them. The actual like decorating for Christmas, the actual like decking your halls, and the actual like, I don't know, like there's just nothing better to me than decorating that tree in the family room over like a week's time as we watch movies every night. Do you know what I mean? And it may not even be done, the house may not be done by December 1st because we may not want to do something every single night. I don't know. but it's just fun to like have something to do and to, I don't know, just to get all the decorations up, and it's just so cozy. But I always feel, taking it back to this, that when you do your Christmas shopping or your holiday shopping a little early, it's not like, oh, I'm such an early bird. Well, this year, you know, there are things that we need to think about, like legit, like there are things that you need to get a little earlier than we usually do. But I like to have, you know, some stuff ready. I don't want during, you know, the height of the holiday season, like in December, for me to be running around trying to get last minute things. So I really hope that you guys take advantage of this sale no matter what tier that you're at. I'm sure someone on your list is going to get something from Sephora or something that they sell there. So don't miss out on the deal that you can get this week. And I will put all the, like I said, all the details. So thank you guys for watching. Love you so much. I'll link to everything, and I will talk to you soon. Bye, you guys.